Okay, guys, we're doing, you should have your grid out. From yesterday. At the very top of the page, write effects of scale factor. Okay, effects of scale factor. What does that mean? What did we learn that meant yesterday? Okay, we use scale factor to enlarge or reduce the pre-image, right? And we learned to get the new perimeter. The perimeter is just what? Yes. So all we have to do is take, let's just use old and new. So old perimeter times scale factor gives you the new perimeter. Because we discussed what? The perimeter is just one dimensional. The perimeter is just one dimensional. So all you have to do is take the old perimeter times the scale factor, you get the new perimeter. That's all you do. All you're doing. Okay, now we're going to learn how the area is affected. If you figure it out, please don't tell. Okay, if you figure out what happens. What is the area of the square? 9 square centimeters. What's the area of this one? 36 square centimeters. 6 times 6, 36. Okay. Go down to the rectangle. What's the area? 8 square centimeters. Remember in elementary when you first started learning this, you had to count the squares? Okay. And then you learned how to multiply. 2 times 4. So to get the area of a rectangle is base times height, right? And the area of this rectangle is 72 square centimeters. Or centimeters squared. You can say it either way. Okay. The 1 by 4 rectangle, what's the area? 4 square centimeters. The area of the image or the dilated figure is 100 square centimeters. Surely he's not the only one that knows 20 times 5 is 100, huh? Y'all just trying to be quiet today? You're tired? Okay. Before we go to the back, I want you to study the squares. I want you to study the squares and the rectangles and see if you notice something. Don't say it out loud when you notice. Just kind of raise your hand. Let me see. You figure something out. Okay. 1, Mason figured it out. Okay. Anybody else figuring it out? Okay. Okay, good. Avery, Richard. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. 9 times what's 36? On the next one, 8 times what is 72? On the next one, 4 times what is 100? It should be becoming clear. Okay. 2 more. Okay. 2 more. 3 more. Tell him, Mason. Oh. Okay. Well, now you figure something else out, though, huh? Okay. Okay, tell me.
It's the area of the small lane times the scale factor to the second power.
There you go. So you're gonna take the scale factor and you're gonna square it. At first, did you think, oh, you double it? You double, but then when you get to 3 times, you double 3, that's 6, and 8 times 6 is not 72. So you're taking the scale factor and you're squaring it. Now let me show you, or I want you to tell me, why would that work? I mean, why do you have to, perimeter, you just multiply whatever the perimeter is times the scale factor. But why do you have to square the scale factor on area? What? Well, it has nothing to do with centimeters, because you would do it if it was feet, miles, inches. You're not adding. Now, we still double that figure, but what happens when you do perimeter? Perimeter is what? What did we talk about, huh? Perimeter, we talked about yesterday. It's just the length around. It's just one-dimensional. It's just one-dimensional. But area is two-dimensional. To measure area, you use what? If I say the area of this room is 300 square feet. If I say the area of that wall is something square feet, the area of the football field, square yards. Somebody's land could be square miles if they have, or square acres. If they have a lot of it, it'd be miles. Okay? So, guys, area is squares. Area is squares. It's something square centimeter, square feet. So, look what I figured out. I thought this was really cool. Come over here and draw the 3 by 3. And see how many 3 by 3s you can get in there. 4. How many times bigger did the area get? Huh? 4 times bigger. When you're doing area, guys, you're multiplying length times width. Perimeter, you're just adding around it. But area, you're multiplying the length and the width. So look, guys, listen. This is important. Look up here and watch what I'm doing. When I double this side and I double that side, well, that's going to be, this side's 2 times bigger, this side's 2 times bigger, so 2 times 2 is 4. So it gets 4 times bigger. Or, look at this. To get 12, we multiplied, to get 9, we did 3 times 9, right? Write this in. To get 9, we did 3 times 3. Then we doubled each side, got 6, and we multiplied 6 times 6 to get 36. That's the way we did it earlier. But there's a trick. All we have to do is 9 times the 2 squared. Take the scale factor and square it. Okay? Let's look at the next one. If I go draw that 2 by 4 rectangle to see how many I can get, what are you thinking? How many you going to get? How many 2 by 4 rectangles did you get when you drew them out? 9. Because look, guys, you made that 4 3 times bigger, and then you made this side 3 times bigger, and 3 times 3 is 9. So if I go 2 times 4 to get 8, I triple that side, the width, I triple the length, and I got 6 times 12 is 72. That was how we did it to begin with. But now that I know the trick, I could just go 8 times 3 squared. 3 times 3, 9. To get the 72. We're not going to draw on the last one. It'd take us too long. But 5 squared is 25, and 4 times 25 is 100. So all you have to do is take the old area times the scale factor squared to get the new area. And the new is what? What's another name for the new? Image. Celebrities need new image all the time. So, well, not all the time, and not every celebrity, but new. And guys, what I'm trying to do, so you'll remember this, once I learned it right off the bat, I don't forget it, because perimeter is one-dimensional. Area is two-dimensional. So area, if I'm doing area, I got to square that scale factor. Okay, turn on the back. Oh, I thought, what is that? 2 times 8 is 16 square centimeters. And boy, we ought to know this. What's 1/2 squared? I'm secretly crying right now. 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4. Half of a half is a 4. Half of a half is not 1. So 1/4. What's a fourth of 16? 4. Okay. The area, 6 times 6, 36. A third squared is what? No. 1/9. Thank you. The others are just sitting there today. What's a 9th of 36? Guys, a 9th of 36 is 4. 36 divided by 9, 4. And what's 2 times 2? 4. You got it right. Okay, how do we get area of a triangle? Okay, yeah, guys, a triangle and a rectangle are not the same, and you get area of a rectangle base times height. So to get area of a triangle, you go 1/2 base times height. And now we need to follow the formula. Most of you did very well on that yesterday on the algebra part. We're going to go 1/2 times what's the base? 6. What's the height? What's half of 6? 3 times 4. 12. 12 square centimeters. So if I take the 12, I'm going to multiply by what to get my new area? 4 squared. What's 12 times 4 squared? do you know what I like about this class? Is that you're all getting that answer. You're not going to trust somebody else to get your answer. You're using your calculator and you're getting your answer because you don't want to just go by what they got. Thank you. 192 centimeters. Okay, let's go see. Let's actually do the area of this triangle and see if that's what we get. 1/2 times, what's the base? 24. What's the height? 16. Hey, let's do it differently. What's half of 16? Go. Figure it. 8 times 24 is 192. Good job. Okay, so turn on the front. So let's review this. To get the, you finished on it? You didn't do it the way I did it, but old area times scale factor squared gives you the new area. And area is squares. Area is squares. Okay, we're going to put that in practice, but don't put it yet. Just wait, because you're going to put this in practice. We'll get through this. Okay, here we go. At the top of this page, write old P times scale factor gives me new P, new perimeter. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. You don't have to do them 2 ways, but we're going to practice on both ways. So, tell me who knows one way that we could do this. Hint. What's the perimeter? Good, 24 inches. That took longer than I thought it should. 4 plus 8 is 12, double it, 24, right? So we're going to take the old perimeter times, what's the scale factor? 2, and 24 times 2 is 48 inches. Inches is the only abbreviation with a period because of the word in. Okay. Or we could do what to get the new perimeter? No, nothing to do with the area. Area and perimeter are 2 different things. Okay, look at the area. Look. Guys, if the scale factor is 2, what do I do to that 4? Somebody said it. Double it. So instead of redrawing a rectangle, just double the width, double the height, whatever you double that, and just go get your perimeter. So get the new dimensions and go get it. You should be writing both of these down, please. What's 8 plus 16? 24. Double it and you get 48. Same thing. Okay, look at number 3. Find the scale factor. So you've got to come over here and find the scale factor first. You have to find the scale factor. Okay, no matter which way you do it, you got to find the scale factor. Okay? Let's think a minute. After you find the scale factor, what you would do. Think about it. Every problem you're going to do one way. You do not have to do both ways. Just do one way. There's a few of them you have to use the rule at the top of the page. Okay, look at page 7.7. Look at 7.7. Okay. Now we're doing area. So old area times scale factor what? Squared. Gives you the new area. This page is about area. Okay. Let's do it using the trick. What's the area of this rectangle? 27. Good. 3 times 9, or 9 times 3, 27. Really, it should be 9 times 3. Base is 9. Height is 3. Unless we turned it around. Okay, so 9 times 3 is 27. I'm going to go multiply 27, which is the perimeter, the area of the preimage, by what? 2 squared. And what's 27 times 4? Good, 108. Square inches. So I used the trick, didn't I? I took the area, old area, times the scale factor squared, got the new. Or I could do what? Double that. Why am I doubling it? Scale factors 2. Yeah, don't double all of them. Somebody thought one year I meant to double all of them. It depends on the scale factor. Double that and you get 18. And so now just get the area. And guys, I noticed on the algebra thing yesterday, somebody wrote a capital B on the either area of a rectangle or no, area of a triangle. You went 1/2 capital B H. Capital B means area of the base. That's what you're using. It's going to be a 3D object when you have a capital B. Okay, so then 18 times 6 is 108 also. But you only have to do one way. You can use the trick, and some of you have to, that's the only choice you have. Well, there's something you could do that's harder, but I mean, the trick's the easiest way. But there's some of them, if you want to work with the dimensions, change the dimensions and get it, that's great too. Okay, any questions? You sure? Use the trick or change the dimensions if you can. Okay, now once you finish this, I'm going to give you your paper, your quiz back from yesterday, and some of you need to go back and correct with whatever pen you were using. You can just correct with whatever pen you had that you were using on the grid. And both of these go, well, keep this out. We're going to check it. We'll probably have time to check it. No, we're not going to check it because there's a reason. No.